Welcome to the wonderful world of Strange Suspicion True Crime Series.
The real problem is that Moscow is dying.
Oh, that's greasy.
That's really greasy.
Yeah, that's greasy. Greasy.
In view of your miscount, do you mind if I do the acid?
Just give me a minute. Oh, no fucking way.
Sus gang.
Highest honor they can give you means you belong to a family and a crew. It means that nobody can fuck around with you. It also means you could fuck around with anybody just as long as they aren't also a member.
We're counting on you.
Ready.
Simon Tausman. Oh, okay.
Disclaimer. The opinions and speculations presented in discussions about true crime are based on available information, public records, and individual perspectives. They do not constitute factual claims or legal conclusions. Content provided is for entertainment purposes only.
Hey baby, wake up from your asleep. We have arrived onto the future and the whole world is become electronic.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Order in the court.
All right, I think we are live. Tell me if you can hear me okay. We have a different sound setup. Can you hear me out there, Bob? No echo or anything? Okay. So, hello. I wanted to say hi to a few people. First, I want to say hi to Cyborg Mama. You have been so comforting to me in the last week. Everybody, if you don't know Cyborg Mama, she is incredibly amazing. She is great with keeping me calm and helping me with anxiety through all the things I've been going through in the last couple of weeks. So, a lot of you are in here actually already. We are only going to do a 2-hour live stream today. I did go to the neurologist today, and it was pretty stressful and pretty emotional for me. don't really trust doctors or medicine so much. So it was a pretty terrifying experience, being that they told me the seriousness of what's going on. I got a few prescriptions today, and hopefully they will get rid of some of my symptoms like the thunderclap headache, and they gave me something so I can sleep better, so that I can heal up as quickly as possible. So all your well wishes, all your prayers, all your emails, you guys are amazing. Tani, shout out to you. Tani Nubs. And Jane, thank you for watching our other channel. If anybody's interested in knowing about that, you might be able to bribe it out of Bob. I'm not sure, but it is not a true crime channel. It's a channel that we did much different than this channel. But if you're interested, Jane can tell you it's an amazing channel. Jane, don't say the name. But all right, so we're going to move into my diagnosis. Basically, I was told to take it easy and try to get some sleep. I have not been sleeping, guys. It's been like probably a week since I've had any more than like 4 hours of sleep. So that is really, really hard on me, you know, like to concentrate and, you know, try to like investigate certain aspects of certain cases. But I did notice that there are a few cases that I'm interested in. I know that the Delphi case had some kind of update, meaning that something about some charges were dropped. I'm just looking at YouTube, like video titles, you know what I mean? So I'm like trying to like make sense of what's going on. But I did see somewhere on another true crime person's channel that I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. I did see on another true crime channel that there were charges in the Delphi case that were dropped. And I don't know which charges those were. I also know that the Bryan Kohberger case is taking a lot of twists and turns. I noticed a lot of you true crime creators. Robert, I think you're in chat. I noticed that you started your own series yesterday, which I just want to tell you I fully support. I love your channel, Robert. I don't know what happened there. Let's discuss it privately. I hope Rock Chalk updated you. But anyway, whoop whoop to you. And I'm glad you're in here, and I'm glad you started your own series dealing with things that nobody's really touched on in the Idaho 4 case. I'm very, very proud of you and your channel and how far you've come. I think we've been around about the same amount of time. I see the Rock Chalk is teaming up with you, so that sounds pretty unstoppable, pretty good dynamic duo you got going on there. As far as another case that has caught my interest, I do find a lot of interest in the Chandra. Oh, help me out, Bob. My brain is compromised. Chandra Van Ark or something like that. She's out of Michigan, I believe. And does anybody in chat know what I'm talking about? With that Chandra Van Ark.
Yeah, I think that's her name.
Okay. I'm trying to read what. Can you put some comments on the screen because it's easier for me?
Yeah.
Oh, they're there. Okay. Sorry, I was not navigating right. I was just seeing. Yeah. I can't smoke actually. I can do gummies though. I got permission for gummies today, but for the last like over a week, I have not. I have quit smoking cigarettes. I have quit smoking marijuana. Not quit, but I had to stop, I should say, smoking marijuana. So Bob's taking care of all that. I have gummies and I have a lot of medications to deal with sleeping. And if anybody knows what a thunderclap headache is, I've had one for 11 days or 12 days now. My pain level's at about 1 million. And I really just want to thank you, babe, for putting up with me because I know I'm a mess right now. And I appreciate everyone in chat. For a lot of you have actually sent me emails. And I do want to let you guys know it's going to be a few weeks away, but we actually do have someone in our own community who wants to make light of some injustice that he faced in the justice system as he was a victim to a crime. He is going to be working with us, and I think you guys will be very interested in that case. It is a closed case, but I told him to send me a video so we could put it together, the three of us, him, Bob, and I, and I cried probably half of his video. Like it's pretty rough, guys, but I think it's great to bring it to light. He wants to tell his story, so
Yeah, his story is really sad. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting video. You know, I mean, there's a lot of information. He told a really good story. You know,
Yeah, he was a good speaker, right? He was worried
that's what
about
I
it.
meant. Yeah, he spoke very well, and I think it's going to be a great video. So
yeah, and unfortunately, the things went down the way they did. Like,
yeah, that's
man,
rough.
I don't know if you're in here, but
I don't know. Should we talk about that at all or no?
Oh, we could. It's he said yes, absolutely. We can talk about it, and it's in our hands. We'll just do a little prelude, I guess. So we have
yeah,
we have a
just kind of
subscriber, and I won't say his name because I don't want to do that. But go right ahead, Bob. You go. I need a second.
Yeah, he basically, from what I remember of the story, because it's a little, but he ended up in the wrong time, wrong area kind of thing, and then another.
It was like a mistaken identity.
Yep, and then
I believe he was visiting his
misfortune
sister
happened
and
with him, and kind of a small town thing going on, and so, but he did really tell a good story. I think it's going to be a great video. So
I do as well, and if you're in here, I want to thank you for being so personal in your video, and I know you got quite emotional during your video, and man, my heart goes out to you because Bob can tell you I was crying. Like I couldn't stop crying. This guy was mistaken for someone else, and it's awful. Like I won't give the story away. I want him to tell it in his own words. We're just gonna kind of, get rid of the ums and ahs and let him tell his side. And then after that, we can go through he's also provided us with his 911 calls and with witness statements and with police reports. And he's never really, I won't give too much away, but anyway, yeah. So we will be having that coming up in a few weeks. I don't want to rush it because I don't want you guys to feel like you're not getting the whole story. He actually sent me like a 50-minute video today that I just went through because I had to go to the doctor. And I was trying to go to sleep early. Bob made me go to sleep early, guys. He's been really good to me. You're amazing, Bob. I love you so much. I do see there's something on the screen. I can't.
Thank you. I love you too. Sorry.
Oh, no,
I was coughing.
okay.
I was coughing and my mic was muted.
Okay, can you read what's on the screen? Because then I have another one I want to put up.
It says there is also a case in Port Huron, Michigan. I could tell you about a true injustice of a young man at a local bar stepped in to break up a fight, and the bouncers took him outside and suffocated him.
Man, Michigan's crazy. All right, yeah. So I don't know if you know anybody who's in this chat. I'd like you to just please know this. You can leave comments about any case, any content suggestion. I love it. I love it, Bob, and I love that. We want to make videos about what you guys want to see, whether that's true crime or paranormal or Mandela effects, conspiracy theories, anything like that. But also, please always feel free to email us. Our email address is kind of easy to remember. If you can't remember it, you go to the channel description, and like right in the middle, smack dab in the middle, all by itself is our email address, which is strangelysuspicious@gmail.com. So I'm sorry, my eyes are really burning, guys. So whoever said that, please send me some information at strangelysuspicious@gmail.com.
She put up the name. I wrote it down. It was Joshua Conant, I believe, but I did write it down. We could look it up.
Okay. And then I wanted to show this one.
Can you see in there the screen?
Yeah, I can see it. But when you put it up, it's way smaller. And then the chat is way bigger. It's okay. I just want you to read that one then, because I can see it says about BK. The car they show us has tints. BK's car does not have tints. That is very, very observant because I know that's true. We've seen that video a million times when he's talking about when the female cop pulled him over. Remember for the stoplight?
Yeah, and he was like, "Well, I'm from a rural area. I don't know."
And he really is, guys. The area he lives in is like gated. Like they don't like people have to be buzzed into his neighborhood, so they don't really have crosswalks and things like that unless he goes into town. So I don't know. And being from another state, you may not know what the law is in that state, because I recently moved 2 years ago from one state to another, and the state that one of the states has like a middle turn lane, which is very weird. And so I'm not used to that, but I've lived in a lot of states. So I can tell you every state, like out of the 12 I've lived in, all have different traffic laws. You cannot even try to assume what a state's traffic laws are, you know? So I don't fault him for that, but absolutely I did notice when you just wrote that, yeah, there was no tint whatsoever. Did you see any tint, Bob?
No.
I really didn't. And I didn't also not see a sunroof. And I don't know if the picture had a sunroof of the...
Yeah, see that, I don't know, man. Yeah, there's no sunroof on Bryan Kohberger's car.
What did I miss with Mountain Man? I loved your song. Bob, that's the guy who raps. In the chat, ex-con.
Yeah.
We just heard that.
We heard that, yeah.
Yeah, we listened to your song and we really, really liked it.
I did.
That's cool. It reminded me of like some like I don't want to say it the wrong way. I don't want you to take this wrong, but like what was his name? Old Dirty Bastard, like the same kind of voice, not the same kind of rapping, but like who else am I thinking of? Like old school, man. Do you know what I'm talking about, ex-con? About your voice? But your like flow was dead on. I love that.
That was good. I liked it.
I'd like to hear more of that actually.
I didn't make a bad face, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I was looking over, you know, I didn't ask him anything. I was like, hey Bob, listen to this. And then I looked over and he was kind of, you were bopping your head, right? You're like the same bop,
yeah. It had to bop.
Yeah. You should go to the gathering. Maybe they put you up on stage. Like, I'm sure there's a way to do that. But Mountain Man.
Okay, I'm gonna put this one up. Did you see this?
Because Mountain Man also when he types it, Mountain Man was like, somebody told him to make sure to email that to me so it doesn't get missed.
Okay, let me find Mountain Man.
What does Carrie say? I see Carrie's up there.
She says torture the woman went through at the Playboy Mansion by Hefner and the other movie stars and athletes. That stuff is creepy. And what Cosby did. Yeah,
right? And Epstein, right?
Yeah.
There's
Cosby,
a lot of that going on, you guys.
Cosby thing always weirded me out, like, because, like, did you grow up watching that show, Pia?
Which one?
The Cosby Show, dog.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I ate all those pudding pops, too.
Right? Oh, yeah. See, this is what I was trying to say. Like, 13th hour, I'll throw her comment up. That's what I was trying to say. I was doing the stank face, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Your little thing up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, we've been working on a lot of designs.
No, not my face. No. When we're listening to the music.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ex-Con's music. Yeah. I made the good stank face.
Yeah, the real good one. He was like, I was trying not to be like, hey, I love this, you know, because I don't want Bob to be like, yeah, it's fine. But he was really, I thought you were into it. I would love to hear more of it, actually.
So,
Dillhole's here.
What up, D? What up, you dang rascal?
Oh, I was gonna say that. That's funny. He grew up watching Fat Albert. I was gonna say that Bob and I have been working with a lot of designs, and we were gonna put out. Anybody interested in us putting out a merch campaign? And the reason I ask you that is because the only way that I know to do a merch campaign is from like Bonfire. And when you do it on Bonfire, what is about like 20 days or something your campaign is?
It's like a month, okay? It's
yeah,
a
it's
month,
like a month.
And you have a design. You can make as many designs as you want. I don't know why, like, but yeah.
So what I was gonna say though is, okay. So what I was gonna say is, if you guys, for those of you who are paid members, I did put a design out on the Teespring. Okay, I'll check that out. Raccoon t-shirt, please. That's so funny. We'd have to put Dillhole on it then. That's funny.
That's a great idea. Well, we could talk about it. Don't talk
he goes
about
through fourth wall.
now.
It goes through fourth wall.
Don't talk about it now.
Maybe you could write that down or make a note of that, Bob.
Got it.
Fourth
Dearly
wall
noted.
is the merch.
Yep.
Shopify or Printify. Cool. So for those of you who are paid members, did you enjoy the image that I put up? I'm thinking maybe like a coffee cup, something that's like not super expensive, but like I drink a lot of coffee myself, and I feel like people who, you know, investigate things or research things, they probably stay up late at night. I mean, we've experimented a little bit with time zones, you guys. Like I was noticing on our analytics, it says that we have quite a few people from Europe, a lot of people from the UK and Scotland and Australia and New Zealand. I'm not sure how to, Saturday nights I would, oh cool, they like coffee mugs. Good mouse. Cool, cool, cool. Well, you could put hot chocolate in it too, Tawny. You could do anything you want in the grass, but then also
in it.
Has like hoodies, shirts, anything like that. I know Cyborg Mama wants some tote bags, and I put that design on a tote bag, and
I want to look
really cool.
I got some friends, Pia, that are into printing. I've talked about this with you before.
Yeah.
No, like if you remember or not, but I got some.
No, I do, but I know that there's certain companies that will make it a lot easier on us, so we don't even have to ship it. Or
me personally, I think Bonfire is the best, like because you're just basically it's order. You know, if someone orders it, they make it. You're not making a bunch of stuff and then trying to sell it, so you're stuck with a bunch of stuff that you can't sell.
Gummy tin. You see that idea, Bob?
Gummy tin.
Gummy said. Jane said gummy tin. Like make a gummy tin.
Yeah.
Put your gummies in.
Yeah.
And Carrie says tote bag. Okay, so we got tote bags, hoodies, and coffee mugs so far. That is very cool. So what I was going to say, guys, is as long as it's not a copyrighted image, if you wanted to submit an idea, I'll be doing a poll with a couple different design ideas. I'll do it in the message in the members only, and I'll also do it in the regular community tab. And everybody's gonna vote on it, and there'll be one with I'll pick 5. So 5 of you will get a chance for your design to be on there. And if you do get picked, if your design gets picked, then you get a free merch with a free piece of merch with your design on it. And then you'll be the first fan submission, or what do you call it? Family submission, I would call it. You guys aren't fans, you're my friends. That's how I see it anyway. I feel really, really connected to a lot of you. I'm trying to read everything, but like I said, guys, like I'm doing my best. I've been really under the weather. Like I don't work my regular job at all because I'm not even like able to walk a block. But sitting here and talking to you guys makes me feel really, really a lot better. So I'm glad everybody's here, and also for the people on the replay crew. But let's get into the live now. So I've done enough talking, but so if you guys want to submit anything for the images for the merch, you can just send it to strangelysuspicious@gmail.com. Well, 13th hour, you know what? Also, you could email me. I'll tell you how you can do it if you're not artistic. But hey, what's up, Rock Chalk? What's your granddaughter's name? I want to tell her hi too. But what I was going to say about the merch is you can go ahead and email me, guys, or whatever. And then into the live that I just want to start now. So I'll get all away from all that stuff. I don't want you guys to think I'm focused on money. I'm absolutely not. But I just thought like merch would be cool because I noticed a lot of channels have merch and we're kind of behind on that because I've been under the weather. But hi, Judy. The other thing I was going to say was I noticed that there was a lot of interest in the paranormal. I didn't realize that you guys liked paranormal so much. I know Dill does. I know Jane does. Have we talked to anybody else about that, Bob? That said they like paranormal in here. If you like paranormal, please put a 1 in the chat, or Halloween or anything like that. And if you do not like it, please press 2. So 1 is for yes, you like paranormal. Okay. So I got Cyborg. I got Miss Jonesy. I got Tani. I got Nevada. Dillhole does like it. XCon had a crazy experience. Very nice. You should email us about that. Dillhole, I wondered the same thing. I think that Dillhole is talking about eating mice. So I don't know if that's about
I
guys.
see a bunch of ones. So.
Okay, so a bunch of ones. All right. So if you have not seen, I'm going to take that as yes, we are true crime people and paranormal people. What about conspiracy theories or Mandela effect? Is that too far-fetched for all you guys? Because I have a lot of things that I would like to cover in that kind of subject. I will not stray away from true crime. We are mostly a true crime channel at this point, so I'm always going to do that. But I'm very, very interested in the Bryan Kohberger case. So since nothing is going on right now, I don't want to like beat a dead bush. Like I know a lot of creators like Rock Chalk and Robert are doing their own series, and I'm not going to be doing the same series as them. So I'm pretty much at a standstill until there's like a new thing, because all us creators we present are different.
Do you want to hear what I've been stuck on?
What's that?
I really think that
body language.
Bryan he's in there for an experiment, basically. He's a plant. He's a CI.
You think so?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I better stop hitting this. Hang on.
What do you mean?
This doobie.
Wow, Annie, you see what she said? She said her stepson has some weird videos he sold to Travel Channel. That's pretty cool. You want to let the cat out of the bag, or you want to wait, Bob?
What cat is that?
What do you mean cat?
What?
Annie Ruler was talking about her, I think she said
about?
stepson sold some videos to the Travel Channel about paranormal stuff. I'll just tell you guys, I was in the haunted house industry, and the Travel Channel is an amazing channel actually for that stuff. Halloween, haunted houses, all that stuff. And Halloween, haunted houses, different like spooky and odd. Like I was gonna go to this oddities festival, guys, but it was so far away from us that we didn't get a chance to go. But I know they have them all over the country, stuff like that. Also, what else are we gonna do? Randonautica. Is anybody familiar with Randonautica? It's like a app. Do you know what that is? Please tell me in the chat.
I think that's played out. I don't.
Do you? Because well, hold on. Because in the UK and in Australia, they still are quite interested in that. I got some emails, and I think it's still a thing down there. Probably because you have more beautiful country than we do. I think it's like less spooky. Like even people that play like Pokemon Go or whatever, that's still very dangerous here too. And people like, I think, stop playing that. Randonautica is so cool. It's been debunked. I don't know. Bob and I have done some Randonautica, and we found some really, really strange things. And hi, Sweet Surrender. It's good to see you here. But anyway, like if you guys want, there's a video called Deciphering the Enigma. All our different kinds of content. I mean, I'm not shying away from Bryan Kohberger. We tried to do the Charles Manson thing. I don't know if anybody wanted more of that. But as far as true crime, does anybody have anything they would like us to discuss? Certain cases? You can put that in the chat. Because, okay.
I don't know, Anne. You might have.
What's that? Sleepy's barking. Sorry, guys. Yes, Charles Manson. Okay. I don't know where the Phelps Mansion is. Do you? Maddie Soto. Okay, yeah. See, the thing is about Maddie Soto that a lot of creators are covering her, and I think when a lot of the true crime creators are covering the same thing, they like start to get annoyed with one another, and I don't want to be an annoyance to anybody. Hi, Sleepy. That's sweet, Mouse. I'm going to do a couple articles about Josh. Thank you, Miss Jonesy. I appreciate that. I usually look around on the internet and like try to find the most interesting things. Like I like that Chandra Van Ark. I like the guy that just escaped from the prison. I think that's very interesting, seeing that it's in Idaho, and we all know how thorough they are in Idaho. It's pretty crazy that somebody could get out like that right under the radar, but they're probably on their way to getting caught or already caught. Man, I was trying to think what we just saw yesterday, Bob. My memory is like, you guys, my memory is not what it should be right now, but it should be getting a lot better soon. I appreciate everybody being patient with me.
His name's Skylar Mead.
Skylar Mead, yeah, and there was a missing person too, Riley. I thought that was interesting, guys, because I don't know how you can come up missing other than like, you know, maybe he was drunk and he fell in the water, but he was 6'7". So I find that very strange that somebody that tall.
Yeah, we saw the police footage, you know, the body cam. There was that, I think it was a red GMC Canyon with a back window blown out, and the cop was doing a report. I believe the street was even GAY Street.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I believe that's the name of the street. And he was doing a report on that truck, I believe, and then he walked by. You know what I noticed about that video too? When he walked by, he was clearly, I think they all already knew this. He was going from the bar or whatever, but like he was really stomping his feet walking, like
he was upset.
Like he had mud clompers on, you know, he was just clomping his feet walking, boom, 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 is what I noticed. I mean, he was really friendly. He said hi or whatever, you know.
Yeah, remember you were watching that, and I was like kind of getting ready for the doctor, and you saw that there was like somebody wearing his shirt. Maybe, am I wrong?
Huh?
There was somebody wearing his shirt. I thought Riley.
I don't know.
The missing guy, the 6'7" guy we're discussing.
Yeah, someone wearing his shirt.
Yeah, that's what I saw online, and then I saw a video that somebody I guess they allegedly debunked, and he was walking behind a group of people, and he kind of stopped, and then they stopped and looked at him, and they kept walking, and then he kept walking.
Okay, I think this is right here. Maybe this is what Jane says. She says, "There's a video of Riley walking towards a bridge. He keeps looking around as if followed."
Right, that's how I took it. Like when you said he was like stomping, like maybe like he was like just drunk and he's like, "Stop following me, leave me alone, like get out of here."
There's another one
verbalizing, you know.
And Cyborg Mama says there was a homeless guy. Sound, I don't know what that means, but wearing his shirt. He said he was just wiping the vomit off. Maybe she meant I don't know what she meant there, but
dang it. Says when he talked to the cop, he sounded good. Isn't that what you said too, Bob?
What's that?
That he didn't sound too drunk when he talked to the cop. And
I think he I think he did. I don't want to like assume anything, or I'm not like, you know, I don't know. But I'm assuming that he's a college kid in a drinking town because it was Nashville, right? I'm correct, right? I've been to Nashville and I've drank. I've been to on a whole different thing. I was there on a music thing, but I could, that's what I would assume he was doing, drinking.
Yeah, and I heard that the bar that he was at said they only served him one drink, which is
yeah.
So maybe it was somewhere before that, you know?
Yeah. Didn't they say they refused him?
They said they refused him after one drink. Yeah.
Yeah, and then gave him a water or something like that.
Yeah, because it's like a legal obligation.
Yeah, I kind of listened to this case. You know, I kind of kept an ear on the side. You know, but I don't know what's going on as of right now. I know there was a bunch of new interviews with the parents and things of that nature. Like I know something about. I kind of read the last thing I looked at it. There was something about a text, the last text sent, but I mean, I could look it up and see what it actually says.
Miss Jonesy, yes, he is very tall. He's 6'7". So yeah, I would think he would stand out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how tall the guys in chat are. I know how tall Bob is. He's not quite 6'7", but he's pretty tall. But I just have a hard time, like, even if he fell down on the sidewalk, even if anything, it's just a very long body just to go missing. And for nobody to have seen him, nobody, like, you know what I mean? And then they also, also they found a body in the water next to where he was, and it wasn't his body.
I can tell you it wasn't his body?
No, it was somebody else. That's the weirdest
okay,
thing.
Well, yeah, I like, it hit me what you said. But I didn't hear that
weird,
either. Right? Yeah, that's very weird.
But a lot of college kids go missing by the water because they get drunk and they fall in.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Every like big city, it has shady characters and dark corners and lurkers. I mean, I'm not saying anything about anybody's city. I'm not. I love Nashville, but
Right,
in
it's music
every
city.
there's, and not saying anything about anybody else's city either, but there's always something going on in every city, you know. So
Yeah.
like I don't know how the pretenses of what he was doing there. I don't know where he was staying at. I don't know all those things. I don't know if he was at a hotel. I don't know if he was.
Jane just said he lost his shirt and his credit cards are found.
Yeah, I remember hearing that like yesterday or the day before. Yeah.
Look what Dill said.
What?
He said you'd know if Bob sat in front of you at a show. He never sits, actually.
yeah, you would know.
Yeah, you would know.
I've been asked to. Yeah, I'm pretty tall.
To calm down. Yeah, Bob's pretty active when we go to shows. We actually haven't been to one in a while, but we like pretty heavy music, so there's a lot of action and a lot of physical stuff going on there. Bob's never missing any of it.
I try to stay out of it now, though.
But you would know it, though.
What?
I said you would know. He was saying they would know you if you were at a show in front of them.
Oh yeah, because
I'm tall. You sat in front of him, and I was saying that you don't really sit, but yeah,
I think he meant because I'm tall.
Yeah, you are tall. He's very tall.
Okay, Mouse said it was a frat trip. So
a frat trip, as in the Nashville guy.
Yeah, do you want to kind of hear a weird Nashville story that I remember, Pia, that I don't think I've ever told you, but I might have. Yeah. I'll remind you of it. So when I was in Nashville, and like I was waiting to get in this popular bar, okay, and there was like a bunch of people outside, and like I think at that time they had just legalized like the THCA or whatever in Tennessee. Yeah. So they had all these like carts like on the side of the roads and stuff with like people selling like rolled up doobies and stuff like that. Okay.
Of THCA.
Yeah. Or whatever it was. It wasn't real marijuana or whatever. But
okay.
It wasn't real dope. But anyway, so we're gonna get in this bar and this guy comes up to me and he like has an umbrella in his hand. Okay, he's got like a bunch of umbrellas, and it caught my eye because it was just weird because it wasn't fucking raining or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he comes up to me and he goes,
"Right,
you want to buy an umbrella?" And like he tried to hand it to me. And I recently heard a story on like the news. I know the news, blah 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 blah. But it was weird because it like coincided. They were like, "Don't ever like touch things that people are trying to like sell you because they'll say, well, you can have it," or something. Like it was like this weird story of like, if you touch it, you buy it, or if they try to give it to you for free, they're going to charge you. It was just this weird story. And I was like, had all that in my head when this dude came up to me. It's like, don't touch the umbrella. And I didn't even pay attention, but it was really weird. You know, it's sketchy there is my point.
It's like trickery. Yeah.
A lot of things were going on in Nashville. Like there's a lot of people, there's a lot of drunk people. There's a lot of drunk kids. There's lots of lights. There's lots of corners and alleys, and I don't know. And if you're not familiar or not, you're just, I don't know. You're so drunk and your friends are assholes and they're like, "Fuck you, dude, walk." You know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean?
Sucks that, you know, I don't know. Or he might have been so drunk, he might have said, "Fuck you, I'm walking." I don't know.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. But it's been like, 13th Hour just said, it's been 2 weeks.
Or his friends could have lost him completely, and he was just like going in bars, going, "Where are my friends at?"
He could be with some girl. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? With some 2 week of like, I mean, that's probably. I'm not trying to be insensitive, you guys at all, but I'm just saying like sometimes people just need a break and they just check out. They just go. But to me, it's very suspicious that they found some like 30-year-old Hispanic guy's body in the water.
That is weird.
And he was like covered in tattoos. So, I mean, we're both covered in tattoos, so that means nothing. But I mean, when there's a missing person around, like maybe there was a scuffle, maybe this is involved, maybe it's completely uninvolved and unrelated. But I do think you're right, ex-con. It is a huge city. And there are so many people from out of town coming in and out of there. Like they are very popular for the country music fans and the country music scene and really music in general, right, Bob? Not just country music, I
Well,
don't think.
a lot of it is country, but Kid Rock, I don't know if you knew this, Kid Rock has a bar there. I went there.
Oh, no, I wouldn't know that. But yeah.
I went there. So there's like 3 levels to this bar, okay? And I think the time when I went, I believe it only like the top level was open or something, but that's where I ended up going. And like it was all just like, I'm not saying anything, but it was definitely not my crowd, and I was not their crowd by any means.
I believe that.
And it was like, it was frat boys with like, you know, the blue and white, red and white shirt with the mullet hat with cowboy boots and jeans kind of crowd, you know. I don't know. This was a couple years ago, but yeah. So Kid Rock has a bar. Yeah, there's a lot of other like, you know, little like side attraction bars like that.
Do you see what Jane said? I put it on the screen.
Oh, sorry. Big.
No, it's okay. I was waiting for you to finish.
See, yeah, when I was in Nashville, I didn't go anywhere near those things. Like,
no, but I think that's a good point she's making, because say like somebody puts something, spiked a drink, or he thought he smoked something and it was something else, and he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who he is. Maybe he got hit in the head real hard or fell, and he doesn't, like a traumatic brain injury.
Now, do you think, man, I don't know.
Did they discombobulated, doesn't know where the hell he is?
I don't know. I haven't looked into this, and it's just talking about it's making me want to look into it way more and see if they're like, because I don't know and I don't want to talk too much on it, because
we don't want to assume anything.
I do like Nashville a lot, and I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't want to act like I know what I'm talking about, because I really don't when it comes to some of it. But
just as a side note, Cyborg Mama here, I am so jealous that she is walking and listening on the beach, and at the same time, are you not flattered, Bob, that somebody, Cyborg Mama, is just like walking down the beach,
I'm
choosing
not
to
jealous.
listen to us?
What?
She's choosing to listen to us, and she's at a beautiful beach. I am so like flattered by that.
Yeah,
I can't even
that's
understand
awesome. I
that.
thought you lying about it. That's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like I grew up on an island, and I really envy where you are right now.
I don't know
There's
if
so
I
much
want.
peace.
I wouldn't even want to hear my own voice at a beach.
I would.
And I'm not lying, am I, Pia?
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
So we're 42 minutes in. Just let you know. That's your.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's right.
That's your timer.
Yeah, that's my timer, guys. I have to.
Did you want me to play that cool video? Sorry, I'm talking.
Yeah, are you gonna play that? I thought
that 9 Inch Nails thing.
Yeah, you want to do? You want to let them know what that is? This is so cool. If any of you guys like I thought it was Ministry. No, it's 9 Inch Nails. Yeah. Okay.
Just let me. It's kids playing this video or playing this song by 9 Inch Nails.
13th Hour will like it.
It's pretty tough and it's pretty cool. Did you wanted to watch that though?
Absolutely. I think it's good. You guys, if you don't like loud music, just turn it down a little and look at the cute kids, please. These are just kids. And if you know the song, please put that in the chat. Tell me what the name of the song is if you know it. Okay, babe.
Is anything? It's not making noise, is it?
Okay.
What? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Jane wants to hear it. 13th Hour.
Are you reading the chat?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
They're just saying yes, play it.
Okay. Let me get it all up. You can.
Who are these kids again? Because 13th Hour said she thinks she knows them.
I'm not. I think it's like a school of like
school of rock.
Like kind of something like that. I'm not really sure. I didn't really look, but I know they have like a foundation for a school. So they must like. It's for kids to learn music, basically.
Right. Well, we got 44 people, and we're 44 minutes in. That's cool.
Okay, I'll start it.
Okay, I'm done. I'll be quiet.
Can you hear it? I can. It's really quiet, but the music hasn't started yet. Going.
Can you guys hear that okay?
What? Yes. They are so good.
That was so amazing. Good night, Jane. That was so amazing. So Captain Howdy's saying that they play Tools 46 and 2. Maybe we can find that for like the end of the stream. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I've seen them play a lot of different songs. P, I know you haven't seen them very much. They play a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool.
yeah, I mean, like, I'm not trying to play people's stuff. You know what I mean? Sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
I don't know.
Like we really like that because they're just kids, and like Bob and I are both musicians, and it's
it made me tear up. I thought
me
it was
too. I was dancing
like
around.
I was literally tearing up, and it was so good.
I got like goosebumps. Like they were really into it. You know what I mean?
And like
it was beautiful.
I'll put like the link after we put this up and stuff in the description of everything. I think they have a foundation. I'm like, you know what I mean? And I believe when I saw it, it was up to like 20,000. So they're getting a lot of donations and everything for their school.
Oh, that's awesome.
At that music school. I believe I kind of like, you know me, I'm rushed for time. So I kind of looked at it real quick and just remembered what I could, but I'll put it up, or we'll put it up or whatever later. But yeah, they were
Yeah, because also 13th Hour mentioned that song. They're saying it's like way better. But since we've been, what do you think about this, Bob? Since we're halfway through the stream.
Yeah.
Did you want to see if anybody wants to come up and discuss anything? I know I see 13th Hours, Mountain Man. I see Captain Howdy's out there.
We could answer questions. If
we can answer questions too. Yeah.
Questions or something, or we could try to put questions up and answer people's questions if they have questions about.
Yeah, that would be cool. Actually,
if they want our thoughts on something or want to share something or something like that.
Right. Okay.
I mean, you know, it's up to you.
Okay. So if you have any questions for Bob or I, or you want our opinion on something with true crime or paranormal or anything like that, feel free to put it in the chat. I got about an hour left, and let's see.
We could
can see things on the TV now a lot better.
Honestly, I would like I don't know.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say? Oh, Captain, how does that work? You're in trouble. Don't worry, we won't tell on you.
Yeah.
I love your channel, by the way. Once again.
Me too, bud.
I do want to ask you something before you go, though. I want to ask him something before he has to go because he's actually at work.
Okay, go
so, ahead. Mr. Captain Howdy, were you once the filter? Was it once a zombie or something like that, and then you changed it? The filter that I believe you created your filter. Both the one where you're sitting in the chair that you've been doing a lot of, and then I thought you had one that was like a zombie or something like that. I don't know why I think that. Am I having like a weird dream or something? Bob's giving me the 1 minute timer, guys. Look at that. Wow.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I was just always curious, and I don't know like how to get a hold of him or his email or anything. So,
okay.
He's probably doing work stuff right now. We'll just keep watching it. Okay, here's a question.
Do the thing. Huh?
Yeah, do that thing. Here. So do you guys think that they would have a video of Bryan being somewhere other than the crime scene? And why hasn't his lawyers gathered that evidence?
I believe. Do you want my opinion first?
Yeah.
I believe yes. I believe it's in the 51 terabytes. I believe there's something out there.
I do too.
Other than
I
the
do
leak.
too, because they did
Yeah.
also say that they had footage of. See, the thing about it is the ping. We were just talking about this before the stream.
Yeah.
The ping is like picked up, guys. It's like a big radius for this ping. Like,
Well, depending on, from what I've heard, depending on how many towers are in an area. Okay.
right, and it's a rural
Because
area.
I have looked at other cases in the past with cell phone data. Okay. And
Right.
these were cases 20 years ago. And the cell phone data was from a very rural area, and it was from one cell tower that covered 70, 80 mile span, if not more, if not greater.
Oh.
Okay. And
Mouse says 20 to 25. But go ahead.
what's that?
Mouse just said 20 to 25.
Yeah. This tower was basically for that area of 70 miles is what I'm meaning. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I get you. Okay.
So there was it was basically one county, and basically where they're at, there's two towers from what I've seen, unless there's hidden towers they're not telling us about.
Right, like how we showed that they have on churches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's in a 8-mile radius.
I would think maybe, couldn't they put one also on the water tower by the university that they all have pictures by? Up by the
I don't
president's
know.
house?
I don't know. I really don't know. And plus it's different, now. It's way different.
Yeah. And I feel like, I think that they do have video footage of him stopping at chef's store. Remember? But he didn't come out with a knife, or he didn't go in. He was just in the parking lot. Maybe he knew he was being followed by the police.
He was parked. I think it was right by Albertsons, right? It was
and then he went to Albertsons, and they said that he was at Albertsons. I think it was maybe up until noon. I could totally be wrong,
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
so
just
they
weird.
do have footage, and as far as the timeline, do they even have a clear timeline? Because they don't even have a murder weapon for sure.
Don't you think that's weird behavior though? Doesn't that? I don't know.
What do I think? What is weird behavior? That he just parked at the store and just drove on?
No, didn't they say he supposedly bought cleaning supplies or something? I don't know. But it hasn't been released, so I'm not trying to say anything. I don't know. This is what I've heard. Oh, there's your answer. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm typing it. I was letting you talk.
Okay. Yes, I've heard I know Albertsons. See, we put it in a video, so this is what I know. I know Albertsons did not release any video from their store of Bryan Kohberger, so I don't know anything other than that. But I've heard
that's our email, right? I believe so.
Yep.
That's for Captain Howdy or anybody else who wants it. Honestly.
From what I've heard, yes, that there's video out there of him. I don't know if it exists to this day. I don't know if that's got to be something that they would have, maybe.
Right. And I also feel okay, so I want to know what chat thinks, or if anybody wants to jump on panel, whichever. I wanted to think, okay, take care, Captain Howdy.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Yeah, you're amazing. So I was gonna say that dang it. I just got distracted again. That Lisa was saying the state is now stalling because their evidence isn't strong like they made us think. I think that's right. And I think that I also heard that in the Delphi case, which I think is really, really strange. That I was just telling Bob about this morning. You have to vote for judges, guys. I don't like voting. I don't believe in the government structure the way it is. I don't believe in one puppet speaking for all the rest of the sheep. You know what I mean? So, but when you really get down to it, judges are elected, guys. And that's like how we get our justice or injustice. And I feel like the judge, tell me what you think in the chat, please. But I think that the judge in the Bryan Kohberger case, what's his name? Judge John Judge, I think. Strange. But he's like the body language I'm observing from this guy and the choice of his verbiage when he talks to the prosecutor versus talking to Ann Taylor, it's completely a different mindset. It's different body language. He's kind of grinning or kind of smirking when she's speaking. And when the other prosecutor is speaking, it's almost as if the prosecutor is like more versed in the law than Judge John Judge. That's the impression that I'm getting, because I don't know what you guys think, but you're welcome to tell me what you think, because right, he doesn't act like a real judge. There's so many cases that I have noticed about that, like all the way back to what was his name, Kyle Rittenhouse, I think his name, something like that, Rittenhouse, the one that like shot up people at the protest. That judge, Schroeder, he was ridiculous. And also the judge in the I think it was the same state, the guy that ran over everybody in the parade, that judge took way too much shit from that guy, whatever his name was. And I couldn't even believe it. You know what I mean? I was like, what? And then you see Judge John Judge, and you also have, I don't even know the judge's name in Delphi. Can you recall that name? I can't.
No. I don't know too much about that case other than something about charges being dropped. I don't know if they're just like charges against, because there was that other man that was involved that was a little younger than this guy. Not the catfish, but what was his name? Rodriguez or something. Oh yeah, Gull is that judge's name. Gull. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Channel, please. $13 wants to come on.
I did hear that.
Yeah, I did hear it too. And oh yeah, you know what his name is, guys? His first, or is it a she? Anyway, it's C. Gull. I think that is so funny. Judge John Judge sounds like a fake name, and C. Gull sounds like a very fake name.
Huh. Mine. Is that what the seagull said?
That's the seagulls say. And what is that movie, that cartoon?
I don't know, dang it.
Was it Madagascar? What is it called?
Probably something.
Yeah. I like that movie. Okay,
So
they want 13 up.
this is exactly an hour. And
okay. Oh, it was Nemo. Nemo. He's right. It was Nemo.
Nemo, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I liked in that one?
I'm gonna touch the butt.
Yeah. Man, see, everybody watched that movie. We have more in common than you guys think. For real. And also, I just wanted to, just like as a side note, I know I'm like all over the place today, guys, but I just want to thank you guys for all being so kind. Like, honestly, we've had a really rough couple weeks, and I appreciate everybody being kind in chat today. I really, really do appreciate it. And I do appreciate that all of you are here, because I know that there's a lot going on TV right now. And I know there's a lot more exciting things you could probably be doing, but I really do enjoy that you are spending your time here. And I just wanted to like shout out the community for a moment, because you guys, I'm so proud of you. Saving Private Nemo. And Dill, you are hilarious. Like, you bring the humor all the time. You are so, so sweet. She says it's her safe place, 13th hour. You guys are my safe place. Like, I feel really welcomed by you, and I hope that you guys feel welcomed by me and paid attention to and appreciated. Like, honestly, any kind of content requests or any suggestions for anything, we will definitely take into consideration.
We could do you want me to play one of our other videos?
Which one?
I don't know.
I can barely hear you.
You can't?
Yeah, you're like super quiet. I think, am I too loud, guys, and Bob's too quiet?
My mic's probably malfunctioning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay, sorry.
Maybe you're sitting back. I don't know. Thank you, Johnny.
I was leaning way back. I guess I gotta speak up into the microphone.
Ooh. So it looks like 13th hour.
Okay. So you want me to just bring her up then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't want to be just saying she wants to come up over and over if she wants
No,
to.
no, 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 I'm sorry. That's good.
It's okay. Start your meds. Take it easy. Everything 420 out of Texas. Have amazing gummies. Oh, really? I'm not too big on gummies, but I'm going to be for the next few weeks until we get all this taken care of. It's pretty big health scare. I've never been so scared in my life, honestly. The link's right above you, 13th hour. Oops. You can just... Am I still here? I'm still here. Hello? Okay. Did you get the link, 13th hour?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm here.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How you doing, babe?
I'm hanging in there.
Okay. Good. Just stay strong. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's no problem. Okay. So, I follow another channel. I don't like to name other channels in other panels, so I'm not going to. But this channel that I follow only does the courtroom stuff. They go to they go to court, they take notes, and they know what they're doing when it comes to defense. Okay. Right. And they spent 8 hours, almost 9, taking notes at Delphi the other day.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yes. And then she spent 3 lives separately, live 1, live 2, and live 3, and covered the notes. So we got to hear everything. And let me tell you something. It is the Odinists. I told you. Yes, it's the Odinists. And Judge Gull is allowing a lot of this stuff that was lost. They lost everything, guys. Everything. They lost all of the video. They lost all of the when they were interviewing early on. It started, the FBI was there in Delphi, and what they were doing is they were interviewing the Odinists already. Wow. Yes. And that's why Rossi and his partner, that's why Gold was trying to kick him. Are you with me?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. So
how could they lose all that? That's ridiculous.
Lose it? Quotations. Yeah. Lose.
Exactly.
Okay? And we're talking about months and everything. Everyone, 911, I mean, everything they had. Okay. And they're blaming a glitch. Okay. They're one of these Odinists that are named. Elvis Field spit on one of these women. Understand, everything that was said there is going in court document. It is trial document because it's been lost. So they had to bring all these people and put them on stand. Okay. So I am telling you right now, the only thing they have on Richard Allen is the bullet. Did you know that you
he could have shot that bullet at any time, right?
You can sell bullets.
Oh.
You can sell them. Hello? Wow. You can yes. Not to mention, there are no photographs of them actually retrieving it. There's no coverage of them retrieving said bullet.
Of course there isn't.
So that's garbage. That's garbage. Okay. So that's garbage now. This is going to be a mistrial because he's innocent. He's innocent. I'm telling you, he could not have done this by himself. I told you guys how that scene was found. How do you, pardon me, everyone, bleed out a deer? No blood's going to be around.
Right.
And then they're going to have sawed off, pre-cut branches.
Right.
You have somebody from another town that is connected to the Odinists that are in Delphi. I think it's called Rushville. I'm not sure. But they're the Vinlanders. And okay, so you have Odinists and the Vinlanders. And I'm telling you, they scrubbed it. Delphi and Rushville scrubbed everything, and Gull is in on it. That's why I'm telling you, I'm going to send you an email, or I'll talk to you privately and tell you the name of the channel. And I want you to go there, and I want you to listen to the notes, because that's all I want you to do, you know, because it's just facts. It is facts, 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 facts. You know, and yeah,
it's crazy how much they're getting away with. So many of these like law enforcement agencies are just they are not held responsible for any kind of oversight, any kind of flaw in their investigation. It's just like whatever they say goes. I could go to a crime scene and make up a story too. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I don't understand what makes them more qualified than anybody else if they're just going to make stuff up. This poor guy, like, look at him on the screen. Like, he looks so distraught and freaked out.
That is 13th Hour. You reminded me of, I watched a little video earlier on another channel. And they were talking about, they lost 7 hours or so of the footage.
How?
Right.
Wait. Dude,
so,
terabytes.
Allegedly, right?
Terabytes. Terabytes. Like somewhere in the neighborhood of don't quote me, 60 something terabyte. I mean, seriously.
What they were saying on this earlier, they were saying 7 hours of video was lost. I mean, this is a pretty fact-worthy channel. You reminded me of this when we were talking about it earlier. I mean, you can take it however, but they were saying they lost 7 hours, I believe, to 9 hours of video of a certain people that they had questioned. And they said a terabyte holds 30 days of video running 24 hours a day.
Yes, sir. And how is Gull going to go through all that?
That's how they kind of like it broke down a terabyte. But they're saying that they lost 7 hours, but it's like really important. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but
no, we're speculating.
They lost video, and that's just, it's weird, and it's, you know, it's probably video that incriminates.
They lost video, audio. I mean, what are they? Just freaking Luddites? Nobody took notes during these investigations? Are you kidding me?
That's really strange too.
I mean, I understand Gull
evidence. Where is anything?
And Gull is not allowing any, and I mean 0 laptops or anything. They have to Luddite it through there. The attorneys, and they are denying any money to help Richard Allen from here out. None. Gull gave him 0 allowances of money to help him. That is a travesty of justice.
Oh, I just wanted to say real quick, can you hear me?
Yes.
My left knee never hurt.
You know what? You know what's funny? My husband came home and his did. So he was like, I was like, what's the matter? And he was like, my knee is killing me. And I was like, oh, shite. Now I got to go talk to Bob. So, that was the thing. I never know where it's coming from, you know? So I must have just been like tuned into him, but I was talking to you, you know? It's weird. We've been married 31 years.
I understand.
Yeah.
I was picking on you. I'm kidding. You know.
Yeah.
You know my
right? I do. I love it.
That kid.
No, you poke me, and it's okay. Poke the dragon. It's all right. I don't mind. But but this right here, I mean, and let's also look at the difference between Bryan Kohberger's treatment and the treatment of Richard Allen.
Well,
in
yeah.
in jail. I mean, Richard Allen, are you kidding me? Healthy man, no history. He looked just fine going in. Oh, not to mention Elvis Fields, the Vinlander from Ashland. Elvis Fields, shite, what was I gonna say? Admitted to being on the bridge that day.
That's true. That is true.
He admitted to being on the bridge that day. Elvis Fields,
I don't know
the
who that
Vinlander,
is.
the
Yeah, he
Vinlander
did.
from Ashland, the one that spit on the girl. Yep, the one that spit on him. He said he spit on him. He said it won't get me in trouble if I spit on somebody. Oh, dumbass! Yes, it will. It clearly does not know what DNA is. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
spit on a dead body. Why is your
Word.
DNA there? Why is your DNA there? So, there was a lot of questioning about the fallout between Brad Holder, I believe it is, and Patrick Westfall. I'm not sure. And that, I believe, is where they decided to. I hear myself echoing.
Yeah, I hear it too. All of a sudden, you sound like you were in a tunnel. I was like, "Oh my
Yeah,
God,
is it
she's
better?
saying something profound." Bob's echoing her. I thought Bob was doing that.
I did.
No?
I added some echo. Sorry.
Sweet.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, is
Yep.
it gone? Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone. Okay, so what was I saying? See, you do that to me.
On her.
See,
You spitting on her.
Yeah, no, I don't remember now. I put you. Oh man.
Yeah, I was on something. Oh, Westfall. Damn it. So, okay, I'm going over to my head. Okay,
You got
so
distracted.
yeah, I did, and I can't do that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to
Yeah,
pay
it is
attention.
hard. Let's see.
I don't even know who you were talking about. I think you said you were talking about a guy I'd never even
Patrick
heard
Westfall.
of.
Patrick
Patrick
Westfall.
Westfall.
Okay.
He's one of the Odinists / Vinlanders.
Okay.
He's one of the group. Okay. So he and Brad Holder, there was a conversation about them having a falling out right around that time. And apparently what it was about, and this all came up in court under trial. So remember this is going to be in the trial. Their falling out was because this was to one up from animal sacrifice to human sacrifice. Brad Holder was not okay with that. And so that's where the fight and falling out came out.
Hey, Bob.
Yes.
Get some drama in the chat. Do you see it? Dilhold, do you see it? Apparently, Sarah is coming in here saying that she's blocked as she's speaking in chat. And
I saw
she
that.
also, what the hell is this girl talking about 13th hour? And then she's like, it says host blocked. Yeah, that's not at all accurate. Sarah, can I tell you something, please? I just got back from the neurologist. I don't need disrespect in the chat. I don't need you to tell me you're blocked as you're typing in the chat. If you don't want to be here, you can leave. I do not need any more stress. She needs to go or I'm going to end the stream. Like, I cannot take this anymore. You need to stop coming in here, people, and trying to harass me.
Leave Pia alone. Leave Pia alone, please. Don't bring
Honestly,
the mess.
Like, what the fuck? How is she blocked if she's in my chat?
She's blocked now.
This is ridiculousness.
I blocked
Mute me,
her.
Bob. Mute me right now. Mute me.
Calm down, Pia. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm teaching you to take a deep breath, babe. I know you're muted. Just calm down. It's going to be all right, sweetie. It's going to be all right. Okay. Just relax. Okay, Bob, do you have any other questions while she's relaxing?
No. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Tani, do you have the wrench on your name?
Yes, she does.
Tani, just take her out. Please just take Sarah out. Oh, Bob took her out. All right, good. I don't understand that. Like, listen, guys, like, I do not need stress. I'm trying to be in here to relax, and I've had a lot of crap thrown at me, and Bob's saying it's done.
See,
I'm just saying, I don't want that.
I can't even see. I didn't even see it because I'm on StreamYard. I don't see this. I don't
Well,
see
she
the
came
stream.
in here, and we don't allow disrespect to our channel or anybody in our community. And the
absolutely,
the second she came in the chat, she said, "What the hell is this woman talking about?" When you were talking, and right away I was like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't come in here talking like that, right? Because first of all, she's the reason why we don't have Kat on our channel anymore, because she disrespected Kat, and then she came in here and she disrespected you, and then she's telling me she's blocked while she's talking in the chat. If you're blocked, you can't talk in my chat. That doesn't make any sense to me.
And she also had a member. She's a member.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
I don't know, but I was. Let me tell you this weird story. I was right after a live with you guys the other night. I was on my tablet off of YouTube playing one of my games, and I got a email. So I went to my email because I'm always looking for an email from you because so I was like, oh, maybe it's Bob and Pia, and so I pulled it down and I was like, you have been gifted, and I was like, I'm not even on YouTube right now.
Right?
I mean, and it was to this channel, and I'm not going to say the name of the channel, but it was this channel, and I had never even heard of the channel, never watched a video on the channel, but it is one of those Jerry Springer drama channels that just, I mean, oh yeah, but I got a membership to something a channel I'd never even heard of, people I'd never even heard of. I went in
crazy right now.
I went into it, and I made that person aware of what was going on. So yeah, some weird things are going on. So even with like giving out memberships, something's crazy, because I shouldn't have gotten that membership.
Yeah,
there was no reason. I didn't chat in that room. I didn't even know of the existence of this group. Thank goodness.
There's like some weird. I don't know if people are like getting jobs at YouTube. I don't know. I don't have any idea.
I don't know.
So many weird things have happened in the last 2 weeks that we had just separated ourselves from as many people as possible, because we don't like when I started this channel. I don't know who has not noticed, but in almost every single video I say, please be curious and not disrespectful. Meaning,
absolutely,
if somebody says something and you don't agree, just be sweet and nice and curious. But also, it also means don't assume anything about my channel or any of my actions unless you've asked me about it. And I've had that problem for like a week and a half.
Can I say something?
Yeah, you can say anything you want, babe.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. I should shut up.
The thing to be known too is we keep it curious and not disrespectful until someone comes at us sideways right off the bat. We're not here to be pushed over by anybody, and I won't take it. Pia won't take it, and I don't care how many people want to like leave. That doesn't hurt my feelings. I'll still make videos. I'll still have people liking my content regardless of what other people think and what
on both your channels.
Yep. And I didn't come here to take anybody's family or anybody's people.
Right, and I'm sorry that somebody tried, but it was
and I have morals, and I don't like drama for one thing, and I have enough drama going on in my own head with my own self for anybody else to have room to rent in my head. So, but I will.
Absolutely.
We only entertain when it's thrown at us, basically. So
Okay, so
Oh,
she's
absolutely.
you guys. Sorry to interrupt.
no, I'm good. I'm done.
Bob,
ahead.
it says right here. It says right here. I was blocked from entering your chat. Jesus, she's right back in. Like, I don't understand what the hell is going on right now. But Sarah, if you can hear my voice, sweetheart, I was very, very nice to you in an email because you said you were sorry that you were disrespectful. And then you came right into this chat and said, what the hell is 13th hour talking? What the hell is this girl talking about? Well, I did tell you in the email that you cannot be disrespectful. I know you have a lot of personal issues going on that you were nice enough and brave enough and humble enough to tell me about in the email, but that doesn't mean you come in here and tear down me or 13th hour or Bob. That is unacceptable behavior for anybody to direct at anybody. I do not appreciate it. And you're not going to come back in here, whether you pay for a membership or not. Cancel your membership, okay? Because I am sick of disrespect. You are not blocked from anything. Don't come in here and start trouble, okay? That's not what my channel's for. My channel is for true crime, paranormal, Mandela effect, conspiracy theory, randonautica, and anything that my community wants to talk about, they can talk about. 13th hour can come on here and talk about Hello Kitty if she wants to. I don't really care. She can talk about anything. We're a community and we're a family, and you don't come into this chat and say anything to anyone that it can be taken as disrespectful. I don't care who. I'm just going to say it, Bob. I can't even fucking take it anymore. Bob, will you explain why we don't talk to Tommy since people don't want to ask us? Will you please explain that? Bob was rubbed the wrong way. That's why. Right, Bob?
No, I don't
Go
want
ahead.
to talk about it. I don't. It's a long story that I don't want to talk about, really.
If you do that, you entertain it and you bring in the drama. Do not do that.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I know, baby. I know,
we
baby.
were asked
It
to do
is
something immoral, basically, and we didn't. And then all hell broke loose, and he wanted to turn everybody against us because he doesn't want people to know what he said. And we didn't even expose him for anything. We just said, "Go your own way." That's all we said. And I've been getting emails from people telling me the easiest way to kill myself. Like, come on, guys.
Are
Get
you
out of my
kidding
chat. If
me?
you're in here, get out of my chat. That's all I can say. I see two of you in here right now. Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's so inappropriate. You know what I mean? Like, I try to be quiet about it for so long, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, let's just stop talking about it. I'm pretty sure I deleted her that time.
Is she gone now?
I'm pretty sure, unless she makes another Sarah.
Like, how does she keep coming in?
She had a different Sarah. It was a different Sarah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because the one I blocked was Sarah number something, and that one was just Sarah. I blocked her. I'm telling you. What do you think? I'm playing tricks on you? No.
No, I can't see.
I know. No, it was a different name. She came in as another Sarah. She probably come in as another Sarah again. But I got it.
That's fine. Let's just ignore it. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I am so
positivity.
Sorry. Yeah,
positivity.
You're right.
Positivity.
Okay, so you guys, that's the last moment I'm going to entertain of drama on this channel. Like,
Absolutely.
It's going to be
We're going to giggle from laugh at him because she came in here. I don't care what she was saying about me. I don't care. She says I was sacrificing and eating babies. I don't care. It does not matter to me. It does not matter to me. You can't get to me. The stuff I've been through in my life, you can't get to me. Girl, pull out that inner juggalette. You know where she is.
You're right.
You know where she is. Pull that girl out. You know where she is.
Yes, babe.
Your mic is not good.
What do you mean it's not good? Is it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. But who knows?
I was leaning back.
Oh, okay. But no. Yeah, and if they come in, don't say anything. Don't say a word, and just boot. Get them out as soon as they say something nasty. Just don't even entertain it. Don't even entertain it.
We're done.
Yeah.
It's weird. It happens. We know it happens. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Talk about for enough time. I don't know. But
Well, the channel that I accidentally got a membership to, I was over there, and this is how it starts. This is how it starts.
Yeah.
This is exactly how it starts.
well,
And
this isn't our
time
first.
to,
This ain't our
this
first
ain't,
rodeo. Like
yeah.
she dealt with it a lot with the different comments about this and that. You know, at first there was some side stuff, right, Pia?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
And from
Terrible.
but we get that it's
YouTube.
from a lot from Tommy, and there's still a lot of that going on. But we don't, we're not trying to tell people to pick sides.
See, I don't even know who you guys are talking about. I only follow like 2-3 channels.
And I don't want to say a bad thing about the guy because I really don't care. That's how much I don't care. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I wish him well, but I don't like how he does stuff. I can say that. That's my opinion.
Right.
So,
Right. You don't like how
I
it makes
can
you
understand
feel.
it.
and I haven't doxed him. I haven't said nothing like he's done to us. So, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what
Oh my
you
gosh,
in
I
that
was
last video.
and I will say what he wanted me to do is real. I won't say it, on the spot, but what he wanted me to do was completely 100% factual. And I believe I didn't, he wanted to work with me right from the start. He never would email me. He constantly emailed Pia. I think I talked about this last time, Pia. Remember? Like once he found out I was your boyfriend.
You didn't say this part. Yeah.
Once he found out I was your boyfriend or whatever, it seemed like the direction his conversation changed. I'll say that much.
Yeah. Then he wanted to do like things of a lower technology level than what you.
Not even that. I'm done talking about it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'll say
I'm
what I
just
said
saying,
last time. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
I don't care. That's how I
You
am.
know what I
don't.
think?
I don't care if that hurts your feelings. Oh well, go cry by yourself, and I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not doing.
I have
that
a question.
to you, so
okay.
Do we have a name for us? I keep hearing all these names.
Oh, like
for
a community
groups.
name?
Yeah. Do we have a community name?
We were Sus Gang, but then that's like the lowest paid membership level. So I'm up for suggestions if anybody has. We should probably name it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then,
I think. Yeah. Hatchets
you have
out.
any idea?
Hatchets out.
What is it?
Hatchets out.
Ooh.
As in, yeah, hatchets
Like
out.
Juggalo? Yeah.
Yeah, hatchets out.
Hatchets out. That is good.
Yeah, hatchets
I like
out.
that. Oh, you're
Yeah,
so
it
smart.
reminds me of Hatchet Man. I
Right?
like you. We click, girl. We click. I think you and I both know we need to get together and talk because
we
I
should
think
go to
it
the
could be
gathering.
therapy for each.
We should go to the
I've never
gathering.
been to one.
They'll put Fago
I'm
all
gonna-
over you, though. Just so you know.
As long as it's peach, baby.
Right? I like cotton candy. That's my favorite one.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I'm going dirty in my head.
That's crazy though, because I've been talking about going to the Juggalo gathering this year, like all week, and then you just busted out with Hatchets Out. I was like, oh yeah.
Well,
that's what I
that's a
want.
sign because I'm an agoraphobe and I'm also disabled. My lungs are scarred. I had COVID for 18 months. I had long COVID, and it scarred my lungs.
no.
I barely survived. Yeah, and yeah, and I also survived cancer. So like years ago, that I won my battle with cancer when my kids were children, little bitty kids, and now they're all adults and married. But yeah, I don't even leave the house because of what I went through as a child. I'm an agoraphobe, and so I just it freaks me out to be around other people, So I just you and I we need to get on a level where we can talk to each other without other people around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't know. I got the email for that guy who's Edmund, right? The serial killer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Edmund
So
Kipper.
if you could email me after the stream, we could talk. I think we should.
Yeah. Yes.
Probably get moving on that because it's like, it sounds really childish, but he probably has a lot of rec time coming up. So he's gonna be sunny out. He's not gonna want to be writing any letter. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if everybody in the chat is aware, but 13th Hour will also be working with us for the I guess we would call it Serial Killer Pen Pal series, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Serial
and we
pen
do,
pals.
yeah, we do have one serial killer in mind, but I'm sure there's other ones too. I just don't know who will respond. I know that Murder Metal Mayhem Pete, he did do an interview with somebody from France. Forgot his name. He's like drinking people's blood. He seemed very normal.
Oh,
It's very strange.
yeah, it's very fascinating. It's quite fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he would like, I think he only killed one person, but he like went, his girlfriend or something worked with a butcher or something, and he would like drink the blood.
Yeah.
But he seemed like
Yeah.
super well adjusted and super aware of how crazy his crime was. But he had a lot of time to think, you know?
Yeah, and you also have to remember there are medical conditions that actually cause people to crave drinking blood, which is very, very strange.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he may be aware of that at this point. You know,
that's true. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he may be aware of that. Like Edmund Kemper, they try to parole him out all the time. And he's like, no, because he turned himself in, and he's like, you need to take me in because I did this, and I'm going to do it again. And up until now, but to this day, they try to parole him out, and he's like, no, because I'm going to reoffend. I know I will. What is wrong with these people?
Right. They should take a hint, right? Like,
Yeah.
That would be like public endangerment or something at that point. You gotta like believe
because
him.
the one child that he killed, the little Asian girl, she was like 14 or 16, something like that. She was young. And he was trying so hard not to, she was asking for a ride, she was hitchhiking. And he was trying so hard that he's like, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be hitchhiking. And she just kept insisting, but I need a ride, but I need a ride, but I need a ride. And it just tapped into that part of him, and he went ahead. So, I mean, he's a fascinating character. And here's something
and he
I
will
want to
probably respond, right?
do you have Netflix?
Yep.
Watch Mindhunter.
Mindhunter? Okay.
That is about all of it. You will actually get to see a guy who plays Edmund Kemper, and he's amazing. He's freaking amazing as Edmund Kemper. So you really need, he looks exactly like him. He sounds exactly like him. It's amazing. But it's how the BAU started.
Oh, okay.
That's how it's all about how the BAU started. And they actually went and they go and they see Speck, Manson. Wait till you see their interview with Manson, how they did it. That is epic. It's epic.
It's interesting the way that they like interviewed people back in the day versus how they interview them right now. You know?
Yeah, and they really need to show it. You really need to see it because it really shows you how to handle the situation and because right now how to deal with these serial killers who are imprisoned and in custody that will speak to you. You'll find out through Mindhunter. You will find out.
I also have seen on like I think the channel is called After Prison Show, and he does like, you can also talk to people like they like have tablets in some of the prisons.
Oh, interesting.
Like a video call. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's interesting.
And I think he randomly like finds people like I don't know what the search would be or like the website would be, but they do have like people that are available to speak, and then like he would be like, he says,
he'd fill their commissary, he'd put some cash up in their commissary.
Yeah, if they would talk to him and they're like, wait, are you a cop? Are you gay? Like they're all scared about like the intention or whatever. And he's like, no, I just want, to be able to talk to you so people can know what it's like and what you did. And they're like, sure, yeah, you're gonna put money on, and yeah, like I'd be willing to do something like that too if he's allowed to do something like that, because that's even better.
Oh, definitely.
We can see, like we can see his expression.
Yes.
We can get a more immediate response. That's even better.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I'm his demographic.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I could get a lot out of him.
You could even tell him you were in the movie. You know what I mean? You're like, you
Oh,
want to see my still
absolutely.
from a movie? I'm sure.
Oh
Eddie would
my
like
God.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Because I mean, no names here. I'm just 13th hour. And what happens
That's
in the
right.
13th hour, no one knows.
That's right. Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, so Pia, I
Yeah.
want you to take care of yourself. You need to
Yeah.
just ignore these people when they come in. You need to get Dill and all these people with wrenches. Heck, if you want to give me a wrench, I'll take a wrench. I will smack them out because I'm telling
Swat
you,
'em like a fly.
and I swat them like a fly. I really will.
Give me a
Because
whoop whoop. Bye bye.
yeah, good. Bye. You need to go because you don't mess with a human being like that, especially when they're in a state of where you are, and then to tell somebody to leave the planet. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I had
That's
so
what I
much
was thinking. I
respect.
was like, what the fuck?
You're former military. Do these people have no
ballsy.
respect
Nope.
or no patriotism? Do they not respect what you did for us, for our kids, our children, for our future?
Good point.
That
Thank you for saying
makes
that.
me angry. That makes me angry. And I'm telling you, boy,
Right? I
I can
signed a
be
blank
sweet.
check to defend everybody. You know what I mean?
You sure did. You
I took it
you put your
seriously. I
life
did it
on the
for 8
line.
years. I went overseas. It wasn't
Girl,
easy.
I'd be terrified. Are you kidding me? War? Military? No. You seen what's going on in Haiti right now? No.
Yeah.
No. You brave girl. You are brave. You are a beast. And I want you to pull that inner juggalite out and, let's hatch it out.
Yeah.
Let's hatch it out because you're badass, Pia.
Thank you.
You need to tell yourself that. Own it.
Yeah.
This is
you're
not
right.
this is not the Pia that I accidentally found. I'm watching you fall. Oh,
Yeah, it sucks.
and these are
It
people.
totally sucks. It's not even how I am either. It's weird. It's just like
And then I'm watching people kick you while you're down. Oh no.
That's what I'm saying.
This bitch won't stand for that, Pia. I'm
like
telling you.
The audacity of people to just like continue doing it. And I'm thinking like all over one stupid thing they know nothing about. Like that's a little overboard. You know what I mean? Like that's a little
absolutely.
a little much. Like call me a bitch or something. You know what I mean? You don't have to tell me to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like I don't care. Just like my short. Like you don't like me, fuck off. That's cool. I'm good. We're good then.
I even liked this. I've been kind of looking for the shorts, and I finally found a couple of them. So
yeah, I put that out there. I was
recently.
like, you don't like me, fuck off.
I saw it.
Solved.
That's the first one I saw, and I liked it. But
like if somebody dislikes me that much, I really have a hard time believing it because why are they continuously paying attention to me? And when I don't like somebody, I just am like, oh, I don't like them, and I don't like. Obviously, if it's a YouTuber, I don't go to their channel. I don't make stuff up or talk shit. I just avoid it, like an adult.
Exactly.
I think
exactly. Like if I see something, I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. I'll watch it for a little bit. And if I'm uncomfortable or I don't like something they say, or if it gets too political or something like that I'm not comfortable with, I leave and I just don't come back.
Right? Exactly.
It's that simple. I don't say anything because all you're going to do is just rile up the crowd, and then they're going to come after you. I'm not even a content creator.
I don't want anybody in this community to think that I do not appreciate your kindness. It's just that this is standing out a lot right now because I'm having a very, very, very hard time medically, and I'm not really trusting of doctors, and I'm not really interested in worrying about my mortality. I just want to like get better and like be positive, and I don't want any of that in this community. I just can't. It's hard to focus. It's hard to concentrate. It's hard to like go through emails, like the good emails when there's so many like crazy mentally ill people emailing me. And I don't have a problem if anybody has a mental illness. Obviously, I made it very public that I just recently was taken off Zoloft because I have a brain bleed. But like,
Oh my God.
if you-
Yeah.
if
Are you
you're-
okay?
No, no.
Oh
I'm
my
not okay.
God.
Yeah. So like all this stuff is like all thrown at me, and I'm just thinking like, stop emailing me unless you're emailing me to encourage me. Like I'm not gonna read it.
Right.
I'm gonna read one line. And Bob's gonna delete it. You know.
Exactly. Exactly. Maybe
I-
you
I
should
don't-
have.
Pia,
I don't feel that
Bob-
I did anything to deserve that.
Pia,
No? Yes,
can
babe.
you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you.
Do you remember Mark Gator Rogowski?
Yeah. The guy who murdered. He was Tony Hawk's friend, and he was in the Bird Brigade, or was he?
Yeah. Some
Okay.
people wanted to kind of hear about it, so I kind of wanted to jump up and.
Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
Do you remember some of it too? Like.
Yeah, I remember that it was. I thought that he was. I thought there was a assault involved as well, and that it was. I thought it was his ex-girlfriend.
Well, he was a pro skateboarder. He was he was sponsored by a skateboarding company that was like really huge at the time. It was Vision Streetwear.
Oh, he was Vision Streetwear. Okay.
Yeah, they made clothing and they made skateboards. He also had probably Truck and Wheel. I think he also had like different like he like turned into like a model or something. He got like he got like super famous. He was like going all over. Like I think he was going on talk shows and stuff, or like dating a really famous person behind the
model,
scenes.
I thought.
Like it's not really fresh in my mind, so I'm kind of just going through it. But from what I remember,
it was in the early 1990s, or was it the 80s?
Yeah, we were super kids then, I think. So I think I was probably like whatever, but
don't say it.
I was raising kids. I was already raising kids at that time.
Well, I knew who he was. He was he was very famous skateboarder. It probably happened about 1990, so like it was right. I was a teen.
I had my first baby in
it was
'93.
Wasn't it in I lived in California then. I thought it was maybe in Carlsbad, and that he had
that's what I thought too.
He had R-word somebody, and then I thought he just did he just get paroled or no?
I believe the person that he had murdered was, I believe she was like a carbon copy of his girlfriend.
Oh, that's right.
And I mean, it's
like he had it was a carbon copy of like his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
So like when he looked at this lady, he was like, she looks just like my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, and like he you know, he ended up.
She was like 22, I think.
Ending her life, yes, and I think he like something about like he buried her in the desert in a surfboard bag or something.
How sad.
He got like 30 years, right?
Yeah, and he's coming up on like why I'm kind of talking about it is because I believe he's coming up on like a hearing, a parole hearing. Okay, here, let me read this. So this happened in January. His parole was reversed, I think. So he was supposed to get out in January, maybe.
Yeah, it was in San Diego, I thought, in a jail or prison. Sorry, not a jail.
In San Diego. It says he was viewed as a superstar.
I thought he was
in the skateboarding scene, and having shared movies, music, videos, and sponsored by Vision Skateboards. He was sentenced to 31 years to life in 1992 for raping and killing Jessica Bergenston.
Wow. Yeah, he just lost it, right? I don't know if he's on drugs or like he really just lost it on this girl. Like he didn't have any reason, right?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I should read this. It's pretty brutal. Like I don't want to like hurt anybody's like feelings.
I have no sensibilities.
Just try to be sensitive.
Okay.
And your
well, just watch. Yeah, the verbiage for YouTube.
It just says Rogowski, known more commonly as Gator, admitted to clubbing his ex-girlfriend's friend Bergenstein with he put her in a surfboard bag. It was in the desert. And December 19th, the parole board granted his parole. However, 4 months later in 2020 of April, Governor Newsom released the parole board's decision, forcing him to start the process all over again. He was granted parole a second time in June 14th of 22. Yeah, I mean, I would like to do a little stunt on some of this. It's pretty, I mean, like the early days of his like career and just kind of like, I mean, it is kind of interesting. It's very sad.
That's right. Cyborg Mama got his name.
But I mean,
Mark Gator Anthony.
Yeah. Gator Anthony Rogowski. Yeah.
You know, with him being a skater and, you know, knowing a little bit about neurology in the sports world, I wonder if he took too many dings to the head.
Yeah,
you know,
that's possible. Did he have like a traumatic brain injury?
From what I remember of like some of his story, he was doing a lot of drugs and partying and
well, there you
brain
go.
damage.
Because he was super famous and well, I mean he was pretty famous right then. Yeah, it says right here. It says he had a history of brain injuries and a struggle with substance abuse. So we both were.
Yep.
So,
Yep. That's a terrible combo. That's a scary combo.
Yeah.
And then you end up with what you have now. It's very sad.
And I can't even believe that's an amazing sentence, by the way. Like a lot of people don't get 30 years for murder. Some people get 3 or 4 years for murder. So I think they definitely, as a celebrity, made an example of him. I think people should get more than 3 or 4 years, but they don't always.
Yep. It just sickens me how much the rock spiders don't get. And if you don't know what a rock spider, you know what a rock spider is?
Somebody that like hangs. What'd you say, Bob?
I said no, I don't.
Okay, Bob, Google Australia rock spider slang.
Oh, are
and
you
then
talking
show
about?
me it.
Are you talking about those real big spiders? Is that what you're talking about?
It does no. It's slang.
Okay. Oh,
rock
it's a
spider slang.
Okay, gotcha.
Slang.
I'll look it up real
and
quick.
then show it to you. Show it to you.
Oh, hey, Bob. I can tell you what it is. I can say it a good way.
Oh, I get it. I see it. It's all good.
Yeah, we watch people catch these people all the time.
Yeah, we watch. We watch. Who do we
One
watch?
moment. Hey, baby.
His name
have a good shift. I love you.
it's like Texas. It's something. The guy's name. He calls himself Gordon
Texas
Flowers,
Ped
but that's
Patrol,
not his
right?
name.
Yeah, he has Gordon Flowers, and we watch.
Yeah, and when he calls the cops,
Skeeter
like,
Jean. We watch Skeeter Jean.
Order the fried pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah, get them fried pickles going.
Get them fried pickles. I need me a t-shirt. Gordon Flowers. He looks like he's my age, and he's 27 or something. He's a baby, and he's huge.
He is huge, and he used to play college football, I guess.
Did he?
His shorts look like they're stressing every time I see him.
They do. He's always got the cutest wedgie. He has a cute wedgie, and he's always making those rock spiders buy him something to eat. and he's just standing there eating.
Like, you got fried pickles in this town?
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw the one where he was mowing a sub.
It was a burrito. It was a burrito. Gigantic burrito. Yeah. It was a gigantic burrito, and he didn't even finish it. He's just so adorable, and I love the way he handles these people. But yeah, I'm totally gonna get me a t-shirt from him that says "Order the fried pickles" because I love that. That's the key word. You know.
We also watch another one.
Colorado Ped Patrol
bites the dust. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Colorado Ped Patrol.
And then another good one is Skeeter Jean. He actually makes people bring him food sometimes, and even beer. It's funny.
Yeah, bring him six pack. He's like, "You mind if I drink one of these? You brought it for me, didn't you?"
Yeah, and he looks like a detective. He really does.
Yeah, that's funny.
His name is Skeeter Hansen, just like Chris Hansen.
I think his channel. His channel.
Skeeter Jean is the channel, right, Bob?
Yeah, Skeeter Jean.
Yeah, we find great pleasure in watching those people get busted that try to victimize children out. Maybe it's sick, but I think it's great.
Spider. No, it's not. I can't stand a rock spider. They all need to be put in a wood chipper slowly, feet first.
Right? Right? I think they should all go live in Alcatraz or something and just do that to each other. You know what I mean?
Well, I think in Australia they actually get their dings cut off or their balls or something, bud. Somewhere they cut their shit
I
right
think
off.
it's South Africa, maybe.
See that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they need to go higher, right at the neck, I think, or something.
Yeah, they need to do
what the
something
problem
because that is
is
in their DNA.
Yeah,
but
you can't fix that. Like,
the sad thing about it is that we have this judicial law that we can't be cruel or unusual with our punishment. But they were cruel and unusual with the punishment of these children.
Right. Victimizing these people, these children will never be the same. Ever.
No, it will not. It will not.
And that's why Mountain Man had suggested that I do a video on, or we do a video on the Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington thing. Yeah. And I know that they were about to expose a lot of people who were doing that.
They aren't the only ones. Did you see the one about Cappy?
About who?
The actor Cappy. Kappy. Okay.
Okay, I know who she is, I believe, but I don't.
No, he, Cappy. He's okay. Type it in. Cappy. Kappy.
Oh, Cappy. Okay.
Yeah, Cappy.
Okay. He's an actor. He was an actor, and he told everybody that he was coming out and stuff. And he said, "I am not suicidal. If I come up dead."
Oh yeah.
And he came up dead.
Yeah, he came up dead, and he said it wasn't suicide, right?
No, but they said it was. Of course.
They always do, because when it's suicide, they're not allowed to tell the public anything. It's supposed to be like,
and Mr. Epi Weppy. Oh yeah. No, that wasn't suicide.
It's so crazy, right? Like they think they can use a term and then everybody just goes away.
Right.
Who was on those flight logs, Pia? The country singer, remember?
What's her name? She's on The Voice. Dang it. Dang it. What is that lady's name? Reba McEntire? No.
Yeah.
Was it?
Reba's
no, Reba McEntire's older. Who's the lady on The Voice?
It was a McEntire.
I don't watch The Voice.
One of them. It was Reba.
Me neither. I just know they turn their chairs around.
Colder Cover said Reba.
Is it Reba?
Yeah.
Colder Cover says it's Reba.
She's from Oklahoma.
Yeah, it said Reba McEntire and family was on the Epstein flight logs. And I was like, what is going on?
Well,
and yeah, Annie says they do not want to something they offed him. Yeah, I think I don't know if they offed Epstein. I know that people offed Chester, and I'm assuming Chester and Chris Cornell were killed, and they were killed in such a way that they didn't want anybody to look into it because people won't look into suicide. But Annie, you could be right, but I feel like he had enough money that he could have just disappeared and paid people off and said, "Hey, just tell them I'm gone. Just let me go," and give them as much money as they need. Because the guy was like stinking rich and he was kicked out of like every country. Epstein.
Yeah.
But he didn't need a country. He like made his own little.
He did. His own little dirty island.
Yeah, totally dirty island where so many kids were victimized. And I can't even believe that happened for so long.
It's disgusting. It truly, truly is. And how deep it goes and how high it goes and how globally it is. It's
and how high in positions people are that wanted to go there. That's sick. Yeah. It's so sick.
I was heartbroken over a certain scientist, let's say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
You talking about BG?
No.
Bill Gates? No.
Nope. No, scientist, baby. Scientist. Really smart. Couldn't talk.
Oh, yeah. I did hear that too.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the pictures? Oh, my God.
Stephen Hawking?
Yeah. You said it. I didn't.
Oh, yeah. That is his name. Yeah. That's weird. Why would
go Google images of him at Epstein Island. It will blow your freaking mind.
I wanted to throw a fact out here about Tom Hanks. That's really weird.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
in every movie,
Oh yeah.
he's taking a pee.
Yeah. Every
Really?
single movie he pees in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob tells everybody that,
And I know-
challenge
How many?
it. It's true. It's true.
And I know you've seen probably what the famous
Forrest
one.
Gump.
Yeah, Forrest Gump, right?
Where he's like, I gotta pee.
Oh yeah, where he peed on the president.
Yep.
He was like, he had too much Dr. Pepper or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one example. I mean, go watch one of his movies tonight. He's gonna take a pee in it. It's fucking. It's so
It's
weird.
so crazy.
It's
That
pretty
is
weird.
so
I don't know why
weird.
that is, but I heard Tom Hanks is like pretty big in masonry, Freemasonry. And I know he does like weird things,
Yes.
like he finds little kids' shoes on the street and takes pictures of them. I don't know
That's
why.
weird too. That's weird too.
Very strange, right? Like very.
The last movie I watched of Tom Hanks, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like something. Oh gosh, man, I'll have to look at it. Let me look it up real quick.
The one I saw was where
Did he
he was
pee
an
in
old
Big?
guy.
Did he pee in Big?
He also
Yeah.
peed in Big, yes.
Yeah, but he was.
Okay.
Remember that movie we saw, Bob, where he was offing himself, and then his neighbors like started being nice to him, treat him like a family.
And what happened in that movie? He peed his pants, right?
Yeah, he peed his pants. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. This is
Like a
weird.
fetish.
I
for
think
him,
it's a
probably.
fetish. Yeah.
Yeah,
See, we think alike. Fetish. It's
Exactly.
some kind of golden fetish for him.
and as an actor, you can request a lot of things. Like I know, Robin
Especially
Williams,
that big
he
of an
was-
actor.
Robin Williams was incredible. He said he wouldn't act on any movie unless they hired like 10 homeless people. Like every time,
Aw.
everywhere he went,
That-
it was like 10
That
homeless
doesn't
people.
surprise me.
That's beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it
that's
is.
a good one. And
Well,
I
he
know,
was a beautiful human.
yeah. And Bill Moseley, I've actually met him and spent time with him.
Oh!
And yeah, and he
Girl.
will not be in a movie where he is R-wording anybody. If it's been insinuated,
Oh.
that's fine, but you won't see him like actually act it out. It'll be an assumed thing. You know what I mean? Like maybe a
Oh my
sound, but no
gosh.
visual. You know what I mean? He refuses
Right.
to do that. There's
I-
lots of things that you can refuse.
I remember hearing him talk about the scene in
I love him.
He's
the
very
Ro-
talented.
second Rob Zombie film. I don't know why I'm spacing out right now, but
House of a Thousand
Which-
Corpses or Devil's
no, the one
Rejects?
after
Three from Hell.
Devil's Rejects.
Devil's Rejects. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
He in that there's a pretty bad scene where they're in the hotel
The
room.
hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in that he felt so bad, like he kept asking his counterpart
Oh,
actress like if it was okay, and she kept saying, do it harder, like kept, get rougher, like
Oh.
more into it. He's like,
Yeah.
okay. And they were all doing that to each other. They were all saying, it's okay, hit me harder, or like they were all saying
Yeah,
that
he's like,
frequently.
no.
But I do understand what you're saying, man. Like to be an actor and be doing those kind of things, you really gotta like, especially now.
Well,
I think I heard
yeah,
that
when I
they
did,
have someone right on the like movies now, like looking at every little aspect of every
Yep.
little motion, like making sure
Because everybody's triggered by something.
covering their ASSs.
Yeah.
well, when I did my movie, now, granted, it was low budget and trash, but the original idea for it was that I was supposed to be sexually assaulted by Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
murdered. And I said, absolutely not. I said, you better pick something else. But that's because, my history, I'm not, no, because I can't do that. And then what am I going to do? I know I'm going to dissociate immediately. And then I'm not going to know who I am, what I'm doing, that takes me out my comfort zone. And they were like, okay. And then they were like, but you have a really nice butt. Why don't, you
You're
can
like,
take the shorts
okay.
off. And I'm like, nope, it's the boobs only, guys. That's it. I'll give you the boobs because I'm proud of the boobs. We paid good money for them, and
Right.
and I was there for a friend, doing a friend a favor. I got paid well, oh, and when you guys said you Googled me and the stuff under, oh yeah, I found that. Yeah, that's me. My husband and I were laughing so hard. I'm like, I cannot
like-
believe that guys are wanking it to this movie.
Right.
And
I know. I was like, oh my God, I
What?
hope she knows that's online. Like, whoa.
I think it's hilarious. Okay, dude, look.
Well, you got nothing to be embarrassed about, so.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I told my husband, I was like, you know,
We didn't watch it. It
now that
almost sounded
this
like you
is-
watched it, Pia.
No, I'm talking about something else. I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
you know, and my husband and I, we were talking. We've been talking because my mom just passed, and I can't go get a regular job. And I was like, well, why don't I do OnlyFans and just do feet? And he was like, yeah, the only difference with that is that you're intentionally putting it up there as fetish because somebody chose. I was doing a movie and somebody chose to use it as to put in their spank bank, if you will.
Right.
That's different. You see, I can't control that. And I respect that for my husband because he's like, you know, that was a job. Going out there and intentionally putting yourself out for a fetish is something completely different. And so I agree with him. I agree with him on that, you know, because I could easily make some OnlyFans money just on my feet. No problem.
And that's
But I know that's the weirdest thing too. I do not understand that.
Yeah.
You guys remember all the drama with the Weinstein brothers?
Yes.
Yeah. And all that.
Yeah, he got
The
red
red
week in
shoe.
jail too, didn't he?
Another
They
one.
were like I don't know. I don't know what was going
The
on.
Red Shoe Society. Did you look into the Red Shoe Society? That conspiracy is crazy.
That's weird. Why don't you tell me what that is? Because I used to wear red Converses, and my stepbrother was like,
Yeah.
"What are you doing?" I'm like, "Wearing shoes. I don't know what's wrong with them."
Okay, now understand this is a deep conspiracy theory. I don't buy into this one because of how deep it goes, but I digress. I will give it to you. This is what I observed online. All right. When which raid was it? I cannot remember where they had the crazy pictures. The guy that got busted and had all the paintings and stuff like that in his house. Gosh, who was he? Somebody in chat's got to know who I'm talking about. He had all the kids.
I know Epstein had some really crazy paintings in his house.
And these were red shoes. It had all the men are wearing red shoes.
No, I haven't.
In the picture, and Macaulay Culkin came out at one point and said that he was being threatened by somebody who he was being abused by, and he had these red shoes on, and he said, "You see these red shoes?" And Macaulay Culkin, yeah, see, nothing half-assed. You're right. That's right. Okay. And what was said to Macaulay was, if you don't do what we tell you to do, and pointed down to those red shoes, you're going to end up just like, oh gosh, Heather O'Rourke.
Oh yeah.
Because those are leather shoes, and they are stating those shoes are made of their flesh, their hide.
Ew.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying.
What was that other dude's name?
Yeah, I never heard that.
Yeah.
That's
that rapper kid is selling shoes, and he said something was made out of flesh, and there's actually drop of blood in it. What is his name?
those aren't real. I know what you're talking. Are you talking about that rapper kid guy?
Yeah, that's not real.
What is his
That's
name?
some I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's some satanic panic stuff.
Little something, I think. So I don't know.
Little safety pin, is that what you said?
The
Lil Nas
one
X.
that's like managed by Miley Cyrus's dad.
Yeah, little Nas X.
Yeah,
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Nas X. But
yeah, those
yeah,
were Nikes. Those were all fake. I remember those. Yeah, no, those weren't those.
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, these look like, these are fine men's shoes. Like you would spend
Like alligator.
like alligator, yeah,
like
ostrich,
like
yeah.
pimp, like some pimp shoes.
Yes, but
Pimp
yeah,
shoes.
yeah, big pimpin' shoes. Yeah, just I bet you can find the interview on YouTube. Macaulay Culkin talking about the red shoes. Macaulay Culkin red shoes. I bet you find the video. It'll be so easy. Make notes because that one
Yeah,
right
I'm
there,
looking into
that one will blow your mind
Yeah, I
because
never heard that
it's
one.
going to go into a bunch of stuff. It is crazy.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Now, just don't fall in the Pizzagate thing. Don't fall in that hole.
I kind of
That's
know
a
some
deep,
about
deep
all that.
rabbit hole.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know.
Okay,
I
that's a crap hole.
I
That's
guess
a
I
crap
only
hole.
listen to what I want to listen to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am bad at
Yeah.
that. I will admit that.
So yeah, that's a
I
bad
try
crap
to
hole.
find out the closest thing to the truth. I've even, that's what we've tried to do even in the Bryan Kohberger case. I've never really stated how I feel, like, except a couple times, and like honestly, when we were right there when it first started, we just didn't have a channel. We were honestly doing other things on a different channel, and we were like right at the beginning. I remember we were both watching the Banfield video, and they were looking for the white car, and I'm like, look, it's right there, like, because I would catch it here and there. I'd be like, look, it's right freaking there, man. But it was the cop car, so it was like we were always in it. And then when we were kind of just looking from afar and watching. I was, anyway. I don't know how close she was following, probably a little bit closer than I was at the time. And like we're both like, oh, they got him, we were both like, oh, cool, let's see. And we're hearing all the information. It was just like, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough proof. That's not enough proof. At least I was saying that. So I've always been open-minded, going into finding information, and trying to see some kind of truth out of what I'm trying to read, or whatever kind of information I'm being told, or,
there's some grain of truth in every conspiracy.
Right. Not everybody has their own brain, but
yeah.
Yeah, some of those things, man, like that. Yeah, the red shoe, that sounds so scary. Like,
so yeah, but I think it's very over the top. I don't think that's true. We all know how that little girl died. It was a bowel obstruction. She was very sick. It was tragic, and that's just some tragedy pending. Is all that is. When people start doing that, and that little girl, they know how she died. That they have for years. It's just one of those things. For a long time, they said it was a weird pneumonia. No, it was a bowel obstruction. She had a bowel obstruction, and it ruptured, and she got sepsis, and she died. It's simple. It's just that easy. Now, do I believe that entire movie series was cursed? Yeah, I do. All the deaths that happened around it, and the fact that Spielberg decided to use actual real corpses, real rotting dead bodies in the pool. Those were real. Those were real. She didn't know. The actress did not know. The actress did not know they were real.
I do. Okay, I remember hearing that. They were like from a college campus or something.
They were. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I kind of looked into that. That girl's name, I know her first name's Heather or something.
O'Rourke.
O'Rourke, yeah.
Thank you.
O'Rourke.
Yeah, I've kind of like looked into that, not real big or nothing, nothing I know.
Yeah, because that baby had a bowel obstruction, it ruptured, and she got sepsis, and she died. And
it was like her appendix or whatever. Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, it's been.
I remember them talking about like why her face was so like swollen. It was because of all the steroids that she was taking and stuff. She looked so different, but
exactly. I mean, that's the truth behind it. That's why people like to make conspiracies, and I get it. It's just I'm not going to buy into all of them. I think for myself, and if something.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Bob.
Keep going.
No, go ahead.
The other day, shoot, I got a brain fart now.
I do that all the time.
My bad. Who was the actor that we saw the other day, Pia? He used to be on Saturday Night Live. He was on, maybe the chat can help me.
Man.
He was on.
What else was he in?
Let me get better. Let me get better.
Are you talking about Rick Moranis or
no? I'm talking that era though.
Steve Martin.
No, he was on Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, and he was like the sailor guy. He was like, shit. But okay, well, he was murdered by his wife, I believe. Remember that? Do you know who I'm talking about, Pia? Kinda yet? Shit, what is his name? See, I brought something up, and I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about.
Captain Carl.
Yeah, Captain Carl. That was his name in the Pee Wee Herman show. Now, if we search backwards, we'll get his dang name.
Let's see. Hartman, Phil Hartman.
Yeah, Phil Hartman. Excuse me.
Yeah, his wife did kill him, I think. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
She shot him, I think.
Yeah, that's that story.
In
Like,
bed.
I think the anniversary was just like a couple of weeks ago of it or something, but
I don't know. I'm not
that
sure.
was a pretty crazy story itself too.
Oh man, it's just bad. I don't know. The world is so insane. It truly is. That it's hard to know because some of the craziest things actually happen, and then you're like, well, this actually happened, but I don't believe that this over here happened. But there's if there's a monkey wrench in your brain system, your cogs get clogged.
So we were thinking about having a 2-hour time limit. We're 2:15.
Well, I think that it would be a good idea to find that video that we said we were going to play at the end, though.
Oh, you'll have to remind me because
it's the kids doing the Tool song.
Oh, you want?
Yeah, from
Tool you want me to play the actual them playing Tool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's the best one.
I'm not trying to play anybody's stuff, but like, it's making me super happy.
It's old.
It's super
old.
energized.
It's really old. They won't strike you for it.
Oh, okay.
It's really old.
I think it's so great when kids that young like take a song from a totally different era and give exactly the same energy as somebody from that era. It's amazing.
Wait till you see this little girl do 46 and 2.
Wow.
She is amazing. These are
anyone in chat like Tool? I don't know if all of you people know who Tool is, but
they are so smart.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't them.
Highly intelligent music.
Okay, here.
Because 46 and 2 is about like your DNA.
Oh yeah, perfect choice too, right?
I don't know if I can. There's I don't see if I see it.
What are they called?
They covered Sober.
Oh.
And then I don't see the girl on this version that I'm seeing.
No.
Let me keep looking. Sorry, guys.
You're all right.
It's okay.
So did you see the video on Tuesday? I mean Monday. Monday.
Okay,
yeah, I was there. Oh wait.
It was the right video.
Oh, you did get it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Hang on for a second. Don't mind me.
Creepy videos.
Okay. Do 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 do. Shooby doo boo doo wop. Dang doo doo.
Dang doo.
Shooby doo doo dum 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 dum.
Everybody now. Oh, here it comes.
It's all the way up.
I'll just turn it up by me.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I'll probably end the stream after the song. It is 7 minutes long.
It's worth it.
All right. I will be in chat chatting.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for all
Peace
your
out.
support and positivity. Please give these kids some love. Push the like button for these little dudes. I like the little dude.
The singer is darling. She's so little.
I play bass, and this kid is really good with his bass right now.
Oh yeah.
Wow. She sounds like him.
Yeah.
I love this song.
They just kill it. They kill it.
Yeah, that drumming is really hard in that song. That kid is doing technique.
It's a
drum
it's a professional school.
It takes years and years to learn.
Yeah, they're professionally trained. It's professional school. Amazing, huh?
Right? It sounds just like Tool to me.
I know. That little girl's amazing. A voice at that age, like that.
It sounds just like Maynard to me.
I know. I know.
I just
She
looked
just
away
nailed
from
it.
the TV and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
That is actually her. Just
She's
like in the other
great.
9 Inch Nails song, I was like, are they really playing or are they just goofing off? But they're really playing.
Yeah, she's. It's not the same singer.
Oh, this one isn't?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. This is older than the 9 Inch Nails. 9 Inch Nails is new. Here she's gonna kill it.
So confident.
Children. That is amazing. Something about these kids these days, they're all smarter. They're all more talented. It's amazing. So I know you guys are ready. Peace out. Pia,
Yeah.
I'm going to email you in about an hour or two. I'm going to let you guys end your stream. I love you guys so much. And
Love you too.
everybody in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you on the flip side.
Have a good night.
And I just want to, Bob, I want to say something quick before you end it.
Yeah, no problem. I was going to ask you too.
Okay.
Did you want to do one of the other videos from the other channel?
Oh, are you guys interested in seeing our other channel at all in chat? Are you guys curious to know what our other channel is? Because we started it over a year ago. Oh, when was that, Bob, you think?
It was a year ago. The video.
Dill, are you still here?
The video I'll play.
Oh, they're all saying yes, yes, yes.
The video I'll play is from 10 months ago.
Okay, and tell them the name of the channel. If you guys want to go sub over there, that's great. There is one video where you can see my face. So go ahead and tell them, Bob.
It's Shaken Paranormal, spelled. How do you spell Shaken?
I'm doing it right here. It's in the chat.
I'm trying to get this going. Just sorry.
Yeah, everybody's like, come on, come on. Yeah, it's Shaken Paranormal right there in the chat. And we have probably over 100 videos over there easily, right? Well, oh, this one doesn't even have that many views. That's crazy.
Okay.
Oh, it's a shorter one. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry,
Hang
guys.
on.
Sleepy is sneezing. I'm gonna mute. The dog is sneezing. Shaken Paranormal, we're here to communicate with you.
Up here.
Hey, it's your boy Weird Bob from Shaken Paranormal. I just wanted to take a minute before the video today to thank everybody that's been commenting, liking, subscribing. Appreciate it. I also wanted to tell you about this video. We received the word RAF, or RAF, multiple times. Eventually we learned that RAF was abbreviation for the Royal Air Force and the British Air Force. It was also called the Royal Air Force during World War II. These graves fit the era in history. After researching, we found out Americans were posed as Canadians to join the British Air Force. We also took into consideration the cemetery's proximity to Canada, which is like an hour away. So we were definitely communicating with a soldier who volunteered for RAF, which is pretty freaking cool, man. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video. We're trying to communicate with anyone who wants to communicate with us. We'd like to know your story. My name is Weird Bob.
And I'm Pia.
Can you turn it up? I can't hear it. Can you tell us anything about your family? Is there life after death? Did you die during a plague? Was there a plague, or maybe something like that? Could you tell me through this device I have in my hand?
Arthur. Arthur, how old are you? How old were you when you passed? You're buried in a really beautiful area.
Arthur, can you tell me something about yourself?
Adam. What is it?
Raph. I don't know what that means. Someone's last name.
We were executed.
You were executed. That's very sad. So bad.
I heard that. Yeah. That's your attachment, I believe.
Most likely.
Evening. Yes, evening. Well, it's afternoon. Were you executed in the evening?
Why was your life taken away?
Were you maybe executed in the war?
For a crime? Cold. Okay. Do you find peace here, or? I don't know. Seems peaceful. It's beautiful.
Understand.
Okay. Adam, we have Adam.
Frank.
Oh, and Frank. Look, Frank's back. Legion just came through. Okay, so I'm getting a vibe that you were in the war.
You are really dead.
We're paranormal investigators.
Mistake? Your death was a mistake? What does it feel like to be dead? Are you at peace?
Yeah, I feel like we need to maybe try a different grave.
So cold?
It's an Erica.
Erica, that's fine. Leave it there. Erica, are you speaking with us?
Let's walk around a little bit more.
Okay.
She's 3 years old.
Oh, Leona. Can you hear us, honey? Fiona, I bet you're beautiful. I bet you're a beautiful baby.
Johnson.
Very helpful.
Seems to be a little bit off time answering our questions, right?
Yeah, like a little bit.
Thanks, guys.
Yep, check out Shaken Paranormal. If you want to see my face, there's a haunt acting video on there. No problem. Please just be polite. And Dill, you're attractive too. Thank you everybody for being here. If you want to go binge watch Shaken Paranormal, that would be awesome. Otherwise, I'll meet you Bob and I will both meet you in the comments below this video. We will be on Saturday doing a live stream. Please leave your suggestions for what you want to discuss so we can have some video stuff available for the chat. And if you want to be on the panel and you want to like talk about it beforehand, you can email us at strangelysuspicious@gmail.com. And thank you all for being here and being so kind. Thank you,
Thank
Cheryl.
you, guys. Over and out. What?
I said see you Saturday.
Okay, see you Saturday. Peace out.
Love you guys.